Welcome, everybody, and thank you for joining us
for the World Bank Group IMF Spring Meetings.
It's a privilege to be here with everybody.
It's good to see you all.
It's a pleasure to be with you.
It is an honor to be joining you today.
I'm thrilled to be performing at the Spring Meetings.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Our collective responses to poverty, climate change, and inequality will be the defining choices of our age. It's time to move urgently toward opportunities and solutions that achieve sustainable and broad-based economic growth without harming climate, degrading the environment, or leaving hundreds of millions of families in poverty.
Young people are facing unprecedented levels of unemployment and worsening climate impacts.
The future of cities is being shaped by climate change.
We're going to have to invest more in green, resilient, and inclusive food systems.
We hope that in the next decade, we will be able to reach universal access in Africa for electricity, and we'll be able to do it in a clean way, because natural resources are abundant in Africa.
If we say this is an existential threat, we have to treat it like that. All nations, particularly the developed world nations, the 20 nations that are the equivalent of 81% of all the emissions on the planet, those nations must step up.
The World Bank is committed to be fully Paris aligned by 1st of July 2023, and MIGA and IFC will be by 1st of July 2025. To achieve all that, we must increase our ambition in climate finance. So we have increased the average of the last 5 years was 26% for climate financing. We are now increasing it to 35%.
We were coming from a starting point that were not easy. We were dealing with recessions for so many years, and the pandemics just make it worse.
This is an opportunity for the world to come together on behalf of children and to convert what are essentially unpayable debt liabilities in many cases into investments in human capital.
El actual sistema financiero no funciona para mí. Vamos a cambiarlo.
Let's fix it.
خلينا نصلحه.
Let's fix it.
I think resilience is important, and to me, one of the lessons of the crisis is that the global system should have learned that we need to be better prepared for crises than we were for this one. This may not be our very last health crisis ever, and I hope we will learn that we need to work together.
Encouraging entrepreneurship, encouraging innovation, making sure that the startup ecosystem and landscape is also encouraged, because that is what will add more resilience.
The only way to rebuild sustainably is to make sure that all people enjoy the opportunity to build wealth and the security to withstand shocks.
Tenemos en nuestras manos la oportunidad de construir un futuro mejor para todas y todos.
We are focusing on giving everyone a fair shot. A fair shot in the arm everywhere, so we can bring the pandemic to a durable end, to underpin sustainable recovery, but also a fair shot to a chance for a better life.
The biggest thing for economic recovery for developing countries is getting the vaccines that they need in order to deal with the pandemic.
By vaccinating against COVID-19, we will be making an effort together to fight the fear we have been living with.
I am sure that vaccination for all can happen if we put aside borders and politics and focus on our shared humanity.
The virus will not be defeated in a divided world. We need to share everything that we have in order to defeat this virus.
We have to build back better, stronger, learning, and we need to keep the solidarity. This crisis has shown only together we will survive, only together we will strive, and only together we will prosper.
We received a special message from His Holiness Pope Francis, and we'd like to share a few extracts It is my hope that your discussions will contribute to a model of recovery capable of generating new, more inclusive and sustainable solutions to support the real economy, assisting individuals and communities to achieve their deepest aspirations and the universal common good.
It really tells me that we need to think differently about partnerships. They need to be conventional and unconventional to get us out of this crisis and have a more equitable, greener world. You know, Pope Francis said, we need wise solutions. And with limited fiscal space, the only way we get those wise solutions is with the private sector. And I really believe that IFC and the World Bank Group are super well placed to help spearhead that.
So today we have a historic opportunity to change course. In our efforts to rebuild, we can generate a recovery that ensures a broad and lasting rise in prosperity, especially for the poorest and most marginalized. It's an opportunity that we can't afford to pass up.
I believe it's time we seize the moment to change direction and be inspired by the prospects of a green, innovative, and inclusive recovery. Change, change, change.
Vaccines are going to change my life because my patients will get to see my smile again because I don't have to put on a mask.
It means a new start. It means a second chance.
Always remember that to win, we need to depend on each other and help each other. Thank you.
I hope that young people from across the world can come together.
This is their time, their turn, their future.